Without further ado, if I could take the words from our good OG, Daryl Mance, without further ado, give it up for our homie, Pastel! Such an introduction. Coffee, you built me up way too much. I'm gonna really disappoint people. That's why I tell girls I have a small penis, because then when they get the full 4 inches, they're really impressed.
That's just a big one.
Under promise, over deliver. Exactly. The market was promoting that they had a special guest host for this open mic night, and I was really excited to see who it was. And when I saw it was Coffee, it made sense, because you are special when you're the only black man in a room full of white people. Oh yeah. Kinda. No, I mean, I'm 10 minutes late to everything, and I still say I'm on time. Are you really 27? I have got to be doing something right with my life. I don't have anything new because I was at a funeral this weekend, so I had nothing to write. Except my cousin asked me to bring my Santa outfit with me to a funeral. And you guys may not know, but last week I hosted the open mic night and I dressed up in short shorts, suspenders, a beard, and a hat. And I thought that was kind of weird for her father's death. So when I walked in to here comes Santa Claus, everybody was definitely not in the mood for the holiday season. Like I said, I'm 27, and my peers around this age are deciding if they want to have a family or not. And I'm still stuck over here deciding between if I want to use the regular or the studded leather belt to choke myself with when I jerk off tonight. This is actually my first time doing stand-up high, so I'm sorry, Coffee, but I got some edibles if you want them. Just talk to me afterwards. Like I said, I'm 27. In my short life, I've worked a lot of jobs. I've been a chef, I have been a machine operator, a reverend, and a delivery boy. And for you ladies out there, what that means is I can cook you dinner, operate a battery-powered device, and have you praying to God in 30 minutes or less, or else the breadsticks are free. It's company policy. I've also been a personal trainer, and at the gym I worked at, they put me in charge of the youth fitness program. And one of my kids asked me what I would do in a zombie apocalypse, because it was right around Halloween. And apparently, buttering myself up and throwing myself to the horde was the wrong answer, because he started to cry. And then when I told him, "Don't worry, bud, you'll already be dead by then," it didn't really calm him down, and he ran off to his mom. Needless to say, I'm not working there anymore. My love of physical fitness started when I was young, because my parents put me in all the sports like parents do against our wills. I played baseball and football mainly. And the coaching styles of those two sports are so very different. Baseball coaches are super encouraging, "Good swing, bud," or "You'll get it next time." Football coaches, not so much. "What the fuck are you doing out there? How the hell did you miss that tackle? Are you blind?" I remember my coach grabbing me by the shoulder pads and pointing to another kid on the other team named Fat Joe by players, coaches, and parents alike, and telling me, "I need you to put that fat pig in the ground." And even I, as a child, knew that was harsh to call a 9-year-old with acne and a weight problem. But then Fat Joe, on the very next play, did one of these, and then he just fell right on top of me. So fuck that kid. Like I said, I'm a big football fan, and I kind of wish I would have gone pro. And as an adult, seeing what happens, I really wish I would have gone pro, because it seems like when you go from one team to another, all your sins are forgiven. Take Michael Vick, for example. When he was playing for the Atlanta Falcons, got in trouble for fighting dogs and went to jail. When he gets out, the Eagles pick him up, and now he's a commentator on the NFL Network. Or maybe Kareem Hunt, who when he was with the Chiefs, beat the shit out of a woman. Goes to the Cleveland Browns, and he was in the playoffs last year. Meanwhile, while I'm in between jobs, I get pulled over for the cops for weed, and, well, they disposed of the evidence. Maybe I am an athlete. That's gotta be it. So not only did I want to play in the NFL, but I wanted to play for Notre Dame, and I'm a big fan. And this past month has been really weird for us. Like, Brian Kelly is the first coach to leave Notre Dame to go to another school. And he went to LSU, no less. He broke up via text. I kind of know how my exes feel, which is kind of nice. But like, I'm kind of relieved. He always would win a lot of games, but he could never complete the season. Having him as a coach was like edging for 11 years. Like, dude, just finish once. I just need to come. Since I didn't become a pro athlete, I work that 9-to-5 grind, and I live with my mom because I love to perpetuate the stereotype of a struggling comedian. And it's not that bad. We watch Jeopardy, she makes me dinner, and then she gives me her opinions on the girls that I bring home from the bar the night before. The only downside to living with my mom is somehow work found out and my boss told everyone. Like, Sarah in HR already knows my sandwiches are crustless. She doesn't need to know who's cutting them for me. One of my mom and I's traditions, since I live with her, is every Friday, the Great British Bake Off comes out with a new episode. Yeah, on my side. And I've realized I want to be the first American contestant on there. Like, I think I could bring the right edge to really boost those ratings. Like, when one of the contestants on there is struggling, the other ones will go and help them out. But I'd be right over there, like, trying to blow over their cake or whatever the fuck it is, going, "You're sucking your shit!" And like, whenever they win a challenge, they're so bashful and humble, like, "Oh gosh, not me, there's no way, everyone else is so good." Not me. Not this guy. Woo! That's how you decorate a cake! Is that fondant, George? You're trash! And don't even get me started if I won Star Baker. What's that? The American one? Is it 1776 again? Do you even know how to make a baklava, Victoria? Your phyllo wasn't even laminated. USA! 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 I actually just watched their holiday special, and it got me thinking of the things I'll miss with, like, family members who've passed. Like, I'll miss my grandma telling me to take my elbows off the table, but then turning around and calling Barack Obama the N-word. Like, you can't have both, Grandma. Be polite or racist. Choose a lane. Or like my cousin asking if we can go to the gas station so he can smoke my weed. Dude, you're 10 years older than me and own your own business. I'm sure you can afford a blunt. Unfortunately, I won't avoid the questions like, "Don't you want to start a family?" or them telling me that I'd be a good dad. What about this as good father material? I do stand up and drink late. I only care about myself. And just last week, I was haggling with my acid guy to get a better deal. But sure, let's let this guy who's hallucinating raise a child. Thanks to Venmo, though, I don't have to haggle anymore. I just send some money and an emoji associated with what I want. Like, I'll send broccoli if I want pie. Or I'll send mushrooms if I want mushrooms. Or I'll send fish if I want acid. I don't ask questions. But then I remember, I have my boss on there. And some dickhead at Venmo designed it like a social media site. So each transaction you have pops up like a status. So now I'm stuck staying up till 3 in the morning making a fish stir fry for everybody at work so they don't get suspicious why I asked for 2 more days off this weekend. I gotta have my fun too. I'll leave you guys with this one. It's kind of deep and philosophical, so let me just get in the right headspace. Why can our buttholes taste spicy but not sweet? Like why do I have to feel the burn of a pepper twice when all I really want is that sweet kiss from a Twinkie? You guys have been a great audience. Give it up for all your comedians tonight. Give it up for your host, Coffee and Black.
Give it up for my man Pastel.